Yes, 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 yes. Come on. No, no. Come on. No, 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 no. Ah, oh, God damn it. Wait, we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Oh! Oh! Why? Why? Why do you hate me? Oh! Oh! Oh no. I'm not crying. I've got soot in my eyes.
It's the anti-tracker.
We will return to your scheduled programming shortly, or we are currently experiencing technical difficulty.
What is going on, YouTube? And I just realized that, of course, I didn't turn on my camera like an idiot. So there's Auntie, and there's me. Hey. So this is going to be a very, very brief live stream, and so let me explain what's going on a little bit. Mrs. Anti-Trekker has a doctor's appointment. We need to leave for that doctor's appointment in about 25 minutes or so. So I am going to be leaving with her for that doctor's appointment. However, I know that a lot of people expect me to live stream early on Wednesdays, so I figured that I would come on now, let you guys know what's going on, and then if you are around, I will do a second live stream this afternoon, give or take what time BIRDOPREY streams, because obviously, you know, I don't want to step on Bird's toes there, and so Bird is streaming. I'll wait till he's done. If he's not streaming, then I'll check with him first, make sure he's not about to go live before I do. So I will do a full-blown live stream. In fact, it'll probably be a significantly longer than normal live stream, because as you guys can see right in front of me is the Goliath, the ship that we built in Space Engineers. I'm going to be working on the Goliath Mark II, and I figured it would be fun if I did almost all the construction for the Goliath Mark II during live streams, which of course is probably a stupid thing to do, because that means BIRDOPREY will see the Goliath Mark II as I'm building it. And of course Thomas is saying, don't leak classified information, and number 15. And thank you, by the way, for the $2, Thomas. I truly do appreciate it. Although, is the thing going to kick in? The Streamlabs thing should pop up. I'll give it a second to make sure it does. And so that's my plan for the day. I just, but I wanted to come on now to make sure that you guys knew. And there it is.
I got him! Great hit! Don't get cocky.
And so, and Bird's going to stream at 5 o'clock. Okay. Who cares about an evil want-to-be God dictator of Karoga stream? Well, well, first of all, yes, he is a evil dictator. That is absolutely true. However, that being said, he's also no small part of the success of this channel. I know that Bird doesn't get a lot of credit, but Bird does a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff, particularly all the stuff having to do with the website is Bird's hard work. Looks like the Cygnus from Black Hole. It kind of does. The original Goliath there in front of me, which I'm getting ready to dock with, it does look kind of like the Cygnus. And so the ship that I'm in right now, it's kind of funny because I'm not actually piloting it from the front of the ship, rather the side. I'll show you an external view here. You can see it is just the very beginnings of a framework here for the ship itself. And in fact, I should probably move the cockpit I'm in, because I just realized what a stupid position that really is. Because this over here is going to be the rear of the ship. And so that's breaking news. Kuroga invents the paper airplane. They believe the design will work for a manned aircraft. They probably would. Oh, and I just realized I didn't play your number 15, Thomas. So let me get that real quick.
Sir, we are being hailed.
On screen. What is your problem?
I am Lore.
Do you need help?
I have a YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is Lore Reloaded.
Let me guess, the rubber band broke, right?
I make YouTube go.
Ah, yes. Good old Lore. Gotta love that one. It's a absolute classic. So yeah, so what I'm doing here, so this is the back of the ship. And I know, yeah, it doesn't matter really in space. You can have the cockpit on the side or in the back or whatever. But it'll just make it easier for me while I'm actually doing the construction work I'm going to do later on to remember what is what. And so, like, this is the front of the Goliath. I'm going to have the Goliath Mark II facing the same direction as the Goliath. I'm going to be scrapping a lot of Goliath, and then incorporating that into the Goliath Mark II. Now, it's still the Mark II is still going to be called just the Goliath. It's not going to be called the Goliath Mark II or anything. However, its registry will be NX02 for the second in line in the experimental Goliath series, and then we'll go from there. And let me go back over here, grind this down. Mr. Miles says, change top to live chat and give me a raise. All right, Mr. Miles, you get a raise. That's it's official. And so, by the way, a little bit of news on the healthcare front. I've been, we had a connection problem. Hopefully that doesn't kill everything. We'll see what happens here in a minute. I spent some time this morning on the phone with my doctor, and basically, okay, what is going on with the connection here? A new version of Space Engineers is available. Oh, great. So now do I have to update? Because that means I'm going to lose... Let me see if I don't know if it just updated in the background. We'll find out. I hope so. You going to do something? Oh, man. If I lost all that inventory, I'm going to be kind of pissed. But we'll find out. They've been doing a lot of updates lately, mainly because they just pushed a massive update. But yeah, and Life says, does anybody know, since the update, the block placement is a little janky? Yeah, I did notice that, but I also noticed that they are in fact, let's see, update queued. How do what do we got? Is there one? Let me see. Play game, manage downloads. Okay, why does it say update queued? I need it to actually push the update so that... Okay, good. Now it's downloading. Anyway, they've been pushing a lot of updates since that major update because they've been doing bug fixes and stuff. So, yeah. Tom says, I was listening to the Deadly Years TOS episode, and I thought of a super chat where you, BIRDOPREY, Foley, and Cockings get old. You discover how to fix it, but BIRDOPREY turns into a woman. And Mike says, Kurogan's sabotage could be right. I just want to get the stupid thing docked before I take off. So hopefully I can get that going. And so we'll see. And I also don't know. I don't know if like that update is going to make it incompatible now with the server version. We'll find out shortly. And the I was like, man, I completely that threw me completely for a loop, and so I lost my train of thought. Come on, let's go. But yeah, I think that there have been some bugs with the update, but I also think that overall I like what they're doing with the game. I think the economy thing is a good idea. I actually think that the safe zones is a very good idea as well. Because the safe zones make it so that some of the more frustrating things... Okay, why is it not loading? Let's try, we go join. Alright, it's not showing up now in the servers. What is going on? Okay, server has a different version of the game, of course. So now I'm screwed. So I don't know, Cinnabon, I know you're here. I don't know if you're working right now or when I'm going to be able to get back in. Yeah, server must be applying a patch. That's what I'm thinking. If the server crashed for Hector and Life with Matthew, I'm assuming that the server is installing the patch right now. So we'll find out shortly, and hopefully that fixed an exploit is what they're doing. Let's see. This will, no, that's all right. Continue again. Man, this is just frustrating. If you're going to update the server, then you're going to need to stop the auto update. Well, I don't know how that works exactly, Josh. The server, and I'm sure that music is probably, even though it doesn't sound loud to me, it might be loud to some of you guys. So let me turn the music off. The server updates, I don't, oh, Cinnabon says running the update. Okay. So there we go. And so I think Cinnabon, correct me if I'm wrong, and if you can't type, I understand, but correct me if I'm wrong. But I think the server updates you have to do manually. But we do want, we are going to basically, when updates come out, just immediately apply them, because we need to make sure that everybody, you know, if we use the current version all the time, then everybody should be able to get in. An exploit, Kuroga's handiwork, probably. We know Kuroga likes to do that. So anyway, now I remember what I was saying before the server update threw me off. And Cinnabon, please throw in the chat when the update is done so I can try to get in. Ricky was watching Farscape now, and his second favorite sci-fi is Stargate. I should go hang out on his channel instead, a YouTuber after my own heart. I hate you, Miles. I absolutely hate you. Cinnabon says this backup. Thank you, my friend. Anyway, so yeah, I was talking to my doctor's office and the orthopedic surgeon's office, because basically now that they're going to do the surgery in October, my doctor has to sign off on the surgery. So they need me to have my doctor fill out a form that says it's okay for them to do the surgery. However, my doctor says before he'll sign the form, he needs to see their the MRI and x-rays that the surgeon took. And so I had to call them back and have them send over to my doctor the MRI and the x-rays. And then tomorrow I get to go see my doctor to talk about the x-rays and stuff, and hopefully he'll sign off on the thing so that I can get the dang surgery done, because I want to be able to freaking walk straight. That's it. I'm not expecting a miracle. I'm not expecting all of a sudden to be completely pain-free. But if I can come out of this knee replacement being able to walk without a limp, I will be satisfied that it was worth it. And hopefully that the spine specialist that I saw will be correct in that if in fact I am walking straight, that will no longer aggravate my back like it has been, and the pain threshold will go down over time. That's the ultimate goal, is to, you know, because I can't, the thing that really sucks, and something though, you know, really sucks is that, as many people know, it is increasingly difficult to get prescriptions for any type of... Yep, I lost all my inventory. Dang it. That just bites. Oh, look, and my ship's on fire. Wait, where the heck... Oh, I'm on that other ship. How the heck did I get over here? Oh, man, this thing... Okay. That really sucks. Why did I have to crash right then? Ah! Man. All right.
Meteor storm inbound.
Oh, the meteor storm. By the way, we get lots of meteor storms out here where at New Turtistan. Yes. So is Ant Trigger finally getting the operation? Yeah, the operation on my knee, Mr. Miles. The operation on my knee. Anyway, so yeah, you can't get a frickin' strong pain medications, any kind of opioid or narcotic. It's almost impossible to get a prescription for these days, which really sucks if you're suffering from chronic pain like I have been. And then a lot of the pain that I have is, there's the asteroids, or the meteor shower, I mean, and you can see that our defenses are taking down the meteors. Let's take a look at this. And all the stuff I just built is gone. So I lost my inventory and the work that I did. Ugh! Man. That's just annoying. So far, I've had more problems with this game than So far, I've seen more problems with this game than anything else. Actually, it's a really fun game, but and that's the thing. If you know anything about engineering, problems is what engineers are all about. And so, if you like solving problems, that's what this game is about. Damn, the rude people who come to my office and need help with work stuff when I'm watching an anti-tracker stream. Yeah, those people. Yeah. And Mr. Miles says, go around saying you're a post-op male because technically it's true. Well, yeah, I guess I have had operations and I am male, so yeah. Hector says, yeah, meteor storms. Any way to reduce their frequency a little until we establish... I don't think you can turn it down and turn it up, but I don't know. That would be a question for Wesley and Cinnabon. I was put on an opiate and it was over the counter. Well, that's nice. And warning, astrologists reported dangerous meteor shower to the area. Those astrologists are, of course, Kurogans. Man, I cannot believe I lost all my inventory. That really sucks. Because no, that's just gonna really screw things up now. Alex says you should have hit Control S. Well, it's not that simple. This game this is our server. We have a private server on the game, and so it's a little lag spike, and so it's a persistent world. And you don't just hit the save button on it per se. And the cockpit is man, what? This is just annoying. Cinnabon says meteors are on lowest level. Okay, well there you go. Oh yeah, it was like, why can't I use my grinder? Because my grinder is gone. I tell you, some days I just want to scream. I will get. I'm just trying to hurry because I got to get going and take Mr. Nancy to the doctor, and I did not need this. All right. Hit Control-Alt-Delete twice, fixes everything. Oh, yeah, that'll take care of it, I'm sure. That's what I should do. Sure. All right, and hopefully I can... if I run out of energy before I get this done, I'm going to be really pissed as well. So, Grinder, don't even know her. Ha, wah, wah. All right. We had 3 meteors in about an hour yesterday. Yeah, the meteor showers happen all the time. Now, I actually kind of like that. I think that, and I don't know, is that welding really loud for you guys? If it is, let me know, and I'll turn it down. But I like the fact that the world is a dangerous place. I just don't like that when there. I don't like when there are bugs in the game that cause problems. But I do like it when the game environment has problems. Rock Salt says, love you too, Anti-Tracker. Well, thank you, I think. That was kind of creepy, but I'm sure you mean it in a good way. Godspeed says, why not find a new world and colorize it, call it Bridget and the star Michael? Colonize. Well, we have our own world. But you see, here's the difference between Turkestan and Karoga. Besides the fact that Karoga is, in fact, run by an evil dictator. The Turkestanis, we actually care about the environment. The Karogans clearly don't. And that's okay. I mean, everybody's entitled to, their own opinions on these types of things. However, we want to preserve the natural beauty of the Turkestani homeworld. And that is exactly what we're going to do. And Wesley says, when you're out, check your P.O. box. I absolutely will, Wes. Although I will tell you that and this is something that kind of sucks about having a P.O. box, is that if you send something and it was delivered today, I may not be able to see it until tomorrow, because that just means that the post office received it, but then they have to put it in the box. Tom says, are you using a heavy laser? Remember, I haven't wanted to. I'm not talking about that yet, Thomas. But yes, this ship, the Goliath Mark II, in part is going to be a test of the laser systems to see how well they work. Yeah, the game is louder than you. Okay, let me go in there. Thank you, Mr. Miles, for letting me know. I'll go in here. Audio, sound volume will take it down to about half of what it was. And let me know if this is good, because when I'm streaming later today, I'll have the game running, and I want to make sure that it's not so loud that you guys find it annoying. So this ship is very, very slow, in large part because it only has a couple of engines on it. Your planet looks like a big poop, all brown and nasty green. Now that's not, well, that's not very nice, Wesley. You're kind of being a jerk, aren't you? All right, and we need to turn, I want to orient the two ships the same. Hey, kind of a 2001 vibe there. There we go. Let's see. Even the ice is brown in Turkestan. No. Anyway, we see in Turkestan we have a pristine environment. Yes. And so Roxel says Goliath 2 or Goliath A, or would that be Goliath A for our Canadian friends? No, it's just the Goliath, similar to the Enterprise. Keep in mind that the Enterprise in Star Trek: The Next Generation is not called the Enterprise D. It's just the Enterprise, but its registry is 1701D. So this is just the Goliath, but its registry is NX02, and it'll continue with that until we have a final Goliath class vessel that will be the US or the TRD Goliath. That's not how engineering works. I know, but it's a deal. I hope the next update adds systems and a galaxy map. A map would be a good thing. There's no real map in the game, except for, like, you can send GPS coordinates and mark them on your HUD. Like, you can see a few GPS coordinates around the screen on my screen. But yeah, there's no direct map, which would be nice. Are we gonna put letters on the ship's bumper and say says, or re-brake for nobody? I might do that. That's actually pretty funny. What about evac vehicles in case poop hits the fan? Yeah, we're just getting started in with our new Turkestani base, so we're gonna have a lot of stuff like that, Godspeed. In fact, I've been playing with designing smaller ships just for that kind of thing. Let's see. Hopefully, a map would show all friendlies. That would be cool too. In fact, I think honestly, I know. Oh, nope, I was the only person that thought it would be a good idea, but I thought it would be cool if everybody had a transponder, and so you could actually see the location of every ship in the game, because it's kind of like. And again, I know I'm a big fan of The Expanse, but if you look at, like, in The Expanse, they know when the Martians are on the move because they track the location of the Martian ships. However, I understand that if one faction was significantly more powerful than the rest, they would simply use that as a means to attack. And so, you know, I get it. And Turkestan, you know, is clearly the faction that would annihilate Kuroga, because Kuroga's technology, as I think Thomas said earlier, and it is in fact true, that Kuroga space program involves paper airplanes with people taped to them, and so far it has not worked out well for them. And so, yeah, and I know the max range on them is pretty short. All right, there we go. So we are now docked with, so that's what that does. So that way the ships won't drift apart or anything like that. And since this is the rear of this ship, that will make it easier. I'll build the Goliath 2 outward from the Goliath. And as long as I leave enough basic framework to keep the Goliath anchored to my little asteroid anchor, then neither of them will have a chance of drifting away. Just build a massive Borg cube and go around destroying everything. I tried building a Borg cube, and it unfortunately, and I'll tell you, and Thomas puts into the game chat, Kuroga sucks. Well, that's a given. I did try putting a Borg cube in the game, and I immediately crashed and died. So yeah, that didn't work out too well. All right, so this is all I'm doing for right now. You can see that the very beginnings of the frame of the Kuroga, or the Goliath, is now in place. And when I stream this afternoon, we will start building out this mammoth ship. But in the meantime, guys, I do need to go because Mrs. Antitrekker, her doctor's appointment is important, and so I gotta run. So thank you guys for hanging out with me this brief time. Hopefully I'll see all you guys this afternoon, and take care. And Godspeed. I can't call it the David because it's going to be a big ship.